Okay, so this is kind of weird. I don't usually post to places like this, so I might be doing it wrong. Well, my name's Phil, by the way. I'm 28, and I work admin in an office. Exciting, I know. I wanted to be a filmmaker, but real life has a habit of screwing up those kinds of plans. But yeah, I'm worried. It started a while ago, a couple of weeks, I think. I got this email, and it didn't have a subject, but I was sure the address was one of my friends, Mike. So I opened it up, and no, it wasn't one of those forward on to the next 3 people or you'll die kind of emails, in case that's what you were thinking. Now, there wasn't any text, just an attached photo. It was pretty grainy, so I couldn't tell what it was until I had actually opened it. When I did, I saw that it was a picture of my house taken from the street at night. I had just moved in, so it must have been pretty recent. I guess, it's an old 1-bedroom semi, if you're wondering. No family dream home, but the rent's low. Apparently no one in the area would touch it. Anyway, I guess it was a little weird, yeah, but I honestly didn't think about it that much. I assumed that he had passed it, thought that it would be worth taking a photo. The Victorian-looking filter may have been on his phone. It was messing up, or maybe it was just like a joke that never seemed to land too well. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I really didn't read that far into it. I ended up sending some half-thought-out message back. When I didn't get a reply, I just forgot about it. A couple of days later, I got another email from him. It didn't have a subject or text either, just a low-res photo at night. This time, taken through my window of me watching TV. Not that. That did creep me out a little. How someone could sneak up to my window without even being seen or setting off the automatic light and watch me without me knowing. But it wasn't like it was some dodgy stalker or pervert. It was just one of Mike's failed attempts to be funny and screw with me. I sent another reply with some lame joke about, glad to see I have my very own stalker, or something dumb along those lines, but making sure to let him know not to do something like that again. Must have been playing on my mind, because the next night I noticed that I was wearing the same blue shirt and jeans that I was wearing in the photo. And yeah, I realized the context of a creepy forum like this, that should have sent alarm bells ringing, but I had worn that a lot. I mean, plenty of times before. And who knows, maybe the photo had made me think of wearing it. Also, most importantly, this is real life, not some messed up horror story. Well, anyway, apart from checking my window a bit too regularly, I tried not to let it get to me too much. Another few days went by, and I basically forgotten all about it. Even meeting up with Mike and some other people without either of us mentioning it. And then I got a third email. Again, no subject. Again, no text. Grainy, old-looking photo. You get the idea. Opening this one, I saw my front door open. Smashed open, actually. Pieces of broken frame on the floor as if someone had forced their way in. I just stared at it for a while. It felt like about 10 minutes, I'd say. Just trying to figure out what it actually was that I was looking at. I checked the door, obviously, but it was completely fine. I thought it must have been some elaborate Photoshop that Mike, or someone that he annoyed into it, made. I messaged him by email and text. I wanted to make sure he replied this time, telling him to tone down with the weird pranks and to mess with someone else, throwing in a stupid "you won't like me when I'm angry" to keep things light. A little while later, he responded saying he didn't know what I was talking about. I half expected that. I mean, who'd spend all that time photoshopping a picture to just fess up straight away, you know? I kind of realized that he probably was with Steve or Kate or something, and had gotten some over-ambitious prank in mind. Definitely wasn't out of the question with them. That said, it was still harder to get to sleep that night. When I went down the stairs in the morning, I found the front door smashed. Exactly as in the photo. I even compared them later on to make sure. Identical. I hadn't even heard anything during the night, so I called the police. Nothing was stolen or even out of place. They said it probably wasn't serious, but to get the door fixed and maybe put up some actual security cameras around the house. I did. but not before calling Mike and asking what the hell was wrong with him. Telling him I'd kick his ass if he pulled shit like that again. I mean, I wouldn't. He's a big guy, at least half a foot taller than me, but I said dumb stuff when I'm angry, so he had some nerve saying that he didn't know what I was talking about, and I was acting crazy, even pretending he didn't have access to that email account anymore, some crap about a virus or a hack or scam or whatever. It's stupid, I know, but something in his tone made me think for a second that he may have been telling the truth. Anyway, I fixed the door, put up some budget security cameras around my house, and did my best to erase my former friend turning psychotic asshole out of my life. I'm not sure who else was in on it, and they all seemed to be covering for him, so I decided that I'm done with all of them and their stupid fucking games. The next couple of days, may have been a week, in fact, were good. I socialized with my colleagues at the office a lot more, got on with them surprisingly well. I was moving circles and was beginning to put my old group out of my mind when I got another email. Which was strange because I was sure that I had blocked Mike's email address, exactly the same as all the others, including the attached photo. I was tempted to open it. Really tempted, actually. Yeah, but I decided that I was done with them. I wasn't going to play along and let those guys screw with me anymore, so I ignored it. I left it a day or two, long enough that I was confident that I'd derail whatever stupid prank that they had planned. Then, after work, I let my curiosity cloud my better judgment and I opened the image. I froze. It was a photo of me lying down. It was too dark to be sure, but I assume it was my bedroom, and behind me was this dark, pitch-black figure. It could almost have just been a shadow, but I know it wasn't. It was tall and thin, too thin to be human, and its whole body was crooked, as if every part of it was contorted. I was completely freaked out at that point. I was actually sweating a little bit out of fear. I didn't even know that was a real thing. I decided that I'd find the video or whoever, whatever had broken into my house, not take anything, leave no marks. I racked my brain over if I'd given anyone a spare key as I fast-forwarded through the recordings. I reached the night that I actually got the email without seeing anything. Then at about 4 a.m., the security camera that I had put in my bedroom ran out of battery. I sighed, realizing I must have forgotten to charge it. I moved on to the hallway camera, skipping to the same time, but it cut out as well at the exact same moment. Like the exact same moment. Same for the kitchen and the living room. But as I was running through the tape for the garden, yeah, I bought a lot, I noticed something. The screen didn't actually cut fully to black. Most of it, yeah. But the timer in the corner kept going, and it still said it was recording. I'm not sure how. I didn't see it before. I can't explain what's going on. I've been trying to work it out all of last week, whether it's some sick joke, a computer virus, or if I'm just losing my mind. I'm worried there might actually be something wrong with me. I've started working late, avoiding being home by myself, even looking up visual hallucinations online and saving up for a psychiatrist. I think I need to go get one soon. So I got another email today. I didn't want to look at it, but I felt a morbid curiosity pushing me, like the force that pushes you as you stand on the edge of a cliff. The picture was similar to the last one. Me lying in a blackout room. I can't tell where. This time my throat had been slashed or clawed at, or I don't know. And the figure, that fucking inhuman mangled figure, had an almost imperceptible but far, far too wide smirk on its face as it looked through the screen and, at least at that moment, straight at me. I've deleted all the emails, everything. I don't know what happened, but it can't be real. Monsters, demons, whatever the hell was in that picture, it's not real. I've booked into a hotel to calm down. I think it'll be all right. I'll look into an appointment tomorrow. I just need to vent, I guess, on here. I'll take this all down tomorrow, probably re-upload it with something at the end saying everything's all right, maybe explaining what's going on. And it's kind of funny, though. I mean, unlike the other emails, this one actually had a subject. It read, "See you soon."
Whew, that was a spooky story. Hi, I'm Vincent V. Cava. Check out our new graphic novel on Kickstarter, CreepyPasta comic book. We've got 2 exclusive, original, brand new stories written by me and MCP himself. We've got tons of digital and physical rewards, so if you back it, we're gonna hook you up. Is that it? Oh, go to CreepyPasta Comics.
Yeah.
Go to CreepyPastaComics.com.
I'll be using that. That's going to be an entire...